Shalom. Just want to give all praises, glory, and honor to unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, the blondest to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, that rule well and that I learned this truth from. And may Yahweh Shai continue to be with you. Okay, may he give you more sincerity, more wisdom, more knowledge. Okay, and more faith, especially. Okay, and the same goes on down to the rank and file, the men that are under them, or that learn this truth from them. May the Lord be with you as well. Sincere shalom to the hopeful elect, and much love unto the Akim that's out there in the four corners of the earth, that is pushing this truth in sincerity and not for vainglory. And also a sincere shalom to the sisters, the few that are out there that listen. All right, may Yahweh be with you. Okay, so I just want to go into two scriptures about not caring about people who don't believe. We're not supposed to really, we're not supposed to get caught up with the incredulity of the people in this world. Okay, if these people don't believe in the scriptures, or you tell them something in the scriptures, and you tell them, you get on their case, and you tell them, don't do this, such and such, you're an Israelite, come back to your nationality, and they don't believe in that, and they tell you to fuck off or whatever, don't worry about it. Just keep moving. Okay? Alright? Just keep moving. Because you can't stay neutral on the Lord's spiritual train, man. Just keep moving. Because if you try and stop, you're going to get yourself in a conundrum. And you don't want that. So anyways, this is the second Ezra chapter 15 verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord. And that's what he has us doing in the highways and byways. Okay, the Lord is really using us to speak his words. He puts what we say or what we speak in our minds, man, and that's why we speak it. So, in a way, you can call this spiritual possession on the right-hand side. You can call it that. So, yeah, we are possessed in the Spirit of the Lord. Okay, that's why you have, certain prophets in the scriptures. It says, and the Spirit of the Lord moved on the prophet Jeremiah. The Spirit of the Lord moved on the prophet Elijah. Okay? What does that mean? It means the Lord, he moved them to do things. He put that energy, okay, that holy energy on them to say these things that were written in the book, man. Okay, for our learning today. Okay, and that's all the Lord's doing. So yes, we are possessed on the right hand side, and it only makes sense why you people out there, you call us fucking crazy. You people that don't believe, you call us fucking crazy. And that's, you're right. We are not fucking normal. We're abnormal. We are fucking crazy. Because we have a higher power that's dealing with us. Okay? Remember, the things of this world is foolishness unto the Most High. Okay? Alright? So we are going to look a bit strange. You see us in garments. And that also causes you people also not to believe in what we're saying. Because we don't look like how this world will tell you that a man has to look. Okay, and plus too, I'll just be upfront. I'll just be frank, man. Okay, a majority of the camps, I'm gonna just say that. Okay, the faces of the camps, they're mainly people who look like so-called Negroes. Nobody gives a fuck about so-called Negroes, so people don't really take us seriously when we say shit to begin with. Okay, which is a stumbling block onto you. And this. And that's why, brothers, you shouldn't care if these people believe or not. Whether they do or they don't. Okay? Who gives a fuck? Okay? The Lord set this up. Okay? So don't worry about that, man. Okay? So anyways, verse 2. And cause them to be written in the paper, for they are faithful and true. And that's the whole point. So if these scriptures are written to be faithful and true, what makes you think a person with no faith, an infidel, a low-life infidel, okay? What makes you think that he's going to fucking believe in this, man? What makes you think that? Okay? This book is a book of honesty, man. The Lord is a power of honesty. He only gonna tell you the whole truth. Okay? Didn't he do that when he told Adam and Eve? Okay, Adam, if you eat of that tree, if you take the philosophies of the serpent, what's gonna fucking happen to you? You're gonna die, man. Sorry for my language. He said, what's gonna happen to you? You're gonna die. Okay? You're not gonna live properly. You're gonna lose everything. And didn't it happen? It happened. And why? And that's why it's written. It's written in the book of Genesis. Okay? It's written to show you of how the Lord, he's always honest. And he has never lied. So you people that don't believe in the Lord, you're an asshole. You're a fucking asshole. Alright? Because the Lord has always been consistent. And he's never fucking lied. And he never went against his word. You're the only ones that went against the word. Alright? So if the Lord, you know, and you know, sometimes I just sit here and it's just mind-boggling. Okay? You know, and it just shows you how patient the Lord is, how long-suffering the Lord is, and how merciful he is. Because here it is, he's always been honest. But he's always been honest and straightforward, okay, with the people who have never been straightforward. Why is he giving you people a second fucking chance? Or why is he giving us a second chance? Okay? Because I want to say that in plurally. Okay? Because we all have went off as a nation. Alright? But it just always mind boggles me, man. The ones who are always questioning this book are always the people who are not consistent, are always the ones who talk shit, are always ones who are not living in the scriptures to the best of their ability. You know? You people are full of shit, man. Alright? God damn. Anyway, verse 3. Fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Because the imaginations that these people have out here, you know, it's empty and it's very, very demonic. Okay, they imagine us to be dead. You know, a lot of people who see us on that corner, they want to kill us. They imagine us being shot down. They imagine us being hung. They imagine us being arrested. You know, because even some people who were in the world with you, you know, they may come across your videos and they say, "Oh, this guy wasn't shit when I knew him. Fuck this guy. I don't have to listen to what he has to say. He used to shoot hoops with me." You know, so these people have all sorts of fucking weird demonic thoughts in their mind, man. And we don't have to care about what they're thinking, man. And another thing that they have in their mind is that the Lord is a white man. Okay? You know, they're not the chosen people. These people imagine that. Our people especially. They don't believe they're the chosen people. Okay? Alright? Okay, it says, fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee that speak against thee. Yeah, and you know, that's another thing, because we're spiritual warriors out here. A warrior is never supposed to worry about things that he cannot control. You cannot control people's fucking thoughts. Okay? You can't control their thoughts. So the hell what they think, man. You gotta just keep fighting. Okay? And that incredulity goes into the belief. Okay? That's where you get the word incredible from. Okay? This is unbelief. People don't believe in this word. And that should not trouble you as a man of the Lord. Okay? Because only a select few are going to get this to begin with. Okay? The elect. The 144,000. The 1/3. 2/3 are going to be cut off and die. Okay? So don't worry. For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness. So if you have faith, you're going to live. If you don't have faith, you're going to die. So all you people that sold out, you sold out because you had a lack of faith, and because of that, you're going to die. And you're going to lose all them riches that you had. You people that join the so-called white man's military, that believe in this system. And that shows you, somebody that joins the fucking white man's military in this day and age, you're a muppet. You're an absolute muppet. What are you doing? All right? You have no faith. You're effeminate as fuck. I just gotta say that, man. You're effeminate as hell. Okay? Especially if you're a so-called Negro, Latino, or Native American. Why the hell would you want to save this country? Why the hell would you want to do that? This country has done nothing but persecute you, mocked you, and then mocked your Lord. Why the hell would you join that? What the hell is wrong with you? I cannot believe that. But anyway, that's just how it is, man. So you're gonna die, man. You're gonna die by these ICBMs. You're gonna die by these missiles. Okay, these race wars. You people are done. Okay, all you people that don't believe, man. Anyway, let me finish up. So this is John chapter 3, verse 17. For the Most High sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. And that word world in John 3 and 17, it goes back to the word cosmos. This is talking about an Israel as a nation. Okay, a distinct society. Okay, the Hebrew society of you Israelites, you natural born-blooded Israelites. Okay, this is what it's talking. It's talking to you. So it says, "For the Most High sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved." And that's another thing. Our people, they think they're being condemned. Okay, but Yahushua and these scriptures, they're not really made to condemn you. You know, yeah, it's made to cut you in the spirit to get you on the right path, but ultimately, this word is to make you perfect. So it's not bad for you. Okay, and when we tell our people that when we go out on the highways and byways, and when we tell them they're an Israelite, you have the curse of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter. That's a form of them thinking that Yahushua is condemning them, because they look at this word as a burden. Because now they have to get out of their, they have to get out of that way of that wicked way of thinking. Now they have to change their ways. They have to change their lifestyle. You know, you no longer have to be, you no longer can be faithless. You know, and our people, they're so stuck in that mindset that, you know, they're taught in this society, they're taught to be faithless. That's why they do the things that they do. You know, if you kind of understand what I mean. Like for example, somebody that commits adultery, you're really unfaithful, because why? You're breaking the laws of the Heavenly Father of what you're not supposed to do. Okay, so technically you lack faith when you sin. Okay, and that's really sin. Okay, that's what really sin is. That's what sin really kind of leads to. Obviously, we know sin is a transgression of the law, but when you transgress the law, it's really through faith, okay, or through a lack of belief when you really think of it. All right, you know, faith is a really big deal out here, and that's why you see this world in the turmoil that it's in. Anyway, but that's what the scripture is going to go on to explain. But let me just continue. Verse 18, "He that believeth on him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already." Just like what I was going into earlier, because we know the word is Yahushua. He was the one to open the book. He was there at the very beginning. Okay, so the whole law, when you read it, or if you believe on it, it's really Yahushua you're really reading, and the Father that you're reading as well. But it says, "He that believeth on him is not condemned, but he that believeth not is condemned already." That's why I said earlier, sin, when you sin, it's like a lack of faith. Okay? Because if you don't do the words of the scriptures, or if you don't follow the laws of the scriptures to the best of your ability, you're going to get condemned. All right? You do get condemned. If you sin, you get condemned. There's a punishment for that. Okay? You do. All right? All right? So anyway, I made my point, you know. But it says, "Because he hath not believed in the name of the only begotten Son." And this is the condemnation, that light is come into the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil. And that's what you see in Israel today. Israel is wicked as ever. And I'll just put it out there. Even the world. Let's just take the world. Let's just use that for an example. The reason why this world that you see out here, that we live in today, the current world that we live in, the reason why it's so bad is because the majority of people have a lack of faith. And if they do have faith, it's in wickedness. Okay? So what do we talk about what wickedness does, or sin does? Sin is really a result of unfaithfulness when you really look at it. Okay? When you don't believe. And that's why this world is so out of order or in chaos. You see earthquakes. You see people killing each other at a very, very high rate, especially here in Toronto. The crime rate, it shot up, it skyrocketed. That's because people don't have anything to believe in. And when they do believe in something, it's wicked, and that's a result of the fucking murder rate going up. All right? Look at these people. They don't believe that this place is going to get better, so people are more depressed. And that's what happens when you don't believe in Yahweh Shai. That's what happens when you take Yahweh Shai or Yahweh Shai out of the picture. Okay? And this is this is why the world is in that chaos. And you know whose fault that is? That's you Israelites' fault, man. You stupid fucking Israelites, man. Majority, you 2/3, all right? That's your fault, man. Okay? And really it's our fault too. But, because we went off as a nation, and because we were so wicked, all right, that's why the Lord has set up the so-called white man to rule like that. So really we don't have anybody else but ourselves to blame for how this world is situated, or how this world is messed up, I mean. Okay? So, and I just wanted to talk about that. That's pretty much it. With that, I just want to give all praise, glory, and honor due unto Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well and I learn this truth from. And, keep fighting. Kwam Yasha'Allah. All right? Screw these people out here. These people are a bunch of infidels. They're inartful. They don't know. They're dead. So who cares what they think? They're done. So anyway, with that, shalom.